Hi everyone, it's Tom here from HardSoft and welcome back to another episode of my tech tips. Today we're going to be talking about reasons why your iPhone might be running slowly and what you can do to deal with that. So let's get into some of these quick fixes for you. The most important thing to start with here is making sure your phone is up to date. So that's not just the software itself, but the apps that you've got as well. So for making sure you've got the latest software, you want to go into your settings. From there you can press General on that list, and there you want to press the software update button. It's going to tell you if there's an update available, if you're up to date. If you're not, get onto the latest one now. It might take a bit of time to download and install, but it's well worth it. If we're talking about your apps specifically, apps don't always update automatically as well. So you want to go into the App Store itself. You want to press the account icon in the top right. And then if you scroll down a little bit there, you'll get to the update section. And if there's any apps that do need updating, it'll let you know. If you get everything onto the latest version, there's a good chance it's going to speed things up. Another reason why your iPhone could be running slowly is that the storage is just a bit too full. So if you go into the settings of your phone and go into General again and scroll down to the iPhone storage section, you can take a look and see exactly how much of your phone is full, what is being taken up in that space, and you can get an idea of what you can do to do something about it. The phone itself makes some recommendations of things that you can do, such as, offloading unused apps, putting photos on iCloud and old text messages and things like that. So there's always kind of different options and things that you can do, and you can also see, of course, what apps use how much storage on the actual phone itself, so you can make a proper decision of what you want to dump from there. So we touched on this a little bit in the recent battery life tech tips video, where we're saying about swiping up from the bottom of the screen and closing apps that you aren't using to make sure you can save your battery, of course. But that's also, of course, going to speed up the phone itself because it's not trying to run 50 things at the same time. On top of that, even if they are closed, with the background refresh, it does actually still continue to use storage data, power, and things like that, even when it is closed like that. So you want to go into the settings, general, and then background app refresh. From here you can see all the apps that are continuing to update even in the background, and I would recommend switching off all of the ones that you aren't really going to need an alert for outside of you using it. So I guess if it's maybe, a food delivery app, for example, the app can be closed, you might need an update, that's one that you need. But some games and things like that might be trying to send you them, it's not really necessary. And lastly, it's important to give your iPhone a soft reset if it's having trouble. So for me, I've got an iPhone 12 Pro. The way that I would go about doing this is by quickly pressing and releasing the volume up, pressing and releasing the volume down, and then holding down the power button until the Apple logo appears. Now this can be different depending on which iPhone you've got, so I'm going to make sure to show on the screen the exact way that you're going to be doing that, but that in itself gives it a real kick up the bum and you can get it going. Thanks so much for watching this week's Tech Tips. Have a great rest of your day.